Greetings, everyone. It's me. That's right. So, the Forged in Fog update for Dead by Daylight has been out for a spell, and it's brought the Knight alongside new survivor Vittorio Toscano. It's also brought some other things as well. However, what I want to talk about is the new survivor perk, Potential Energy. This perk has been under a small amount of discussion in terms of its usefulness, some claiming it's great for gen jockeys like me, while others have gone so far as to call it the self-care but for generators. Well, I've been doing some tinkering with this perk, and I just thought we'd go over the true potential of Potential Energy. At max rank, Potential Energy says, after repairing generators for a total of 8 uninterrupted seconds, press the active ability button to activate Potential Energy. Continuing to repair the generator will charge Potential Energy instead of progressing the generator. This converts 1.5% of repair progression into 1 token, up to a maximum of 20. Missing skilled checks results in losing some tokens. While Potential Energy has at least 1 token, press the active ability button while repairing a generator to instantly progress it by 1% per token, consuming all remaining tokens and deactivating Potential Energy. Potential Energy loses all tokens and deactivates upon losing a health state. The thing about Potential Energy that makes some question its usefulness is that while the user is accumulating tokens, they aren't actually repairing the generator. A single survivor working on a generator alone while using Potential Energy will see their progress bar freeze until they stop gaining tokens. For this reason, I've found that it's typically best to use the perk if you're cooperating on a gen with at least one other person. But how much does the perk actually affect repair time? Well, me and some friends did a little testing in custom games to see. A single person working on a generator with no perks usually finishes in around 1 minute 30 seconds. A single person spamming the perk over and over will finish in close to 2 minutes. Jordan here used 3 procs of Potential Energy. However, it's worth noting that the third one was probably unnecessary in a practical setting. We just did it like this for the data. Storing Potential Energy from one generator and dumping a full stack onto a second will put close to an extra 20 seconds or so on your initial repair time, while shaving those 20 seconds off the following time. It goes without saying that the main benefit here is to take slightly longer on a safe generator, so you can do things a bit more quickly on a risky generator. Two people without any perks can complete a gen in around 50 seconds. Two people spamming the perk on the same generator can finish in around a minute 15, pending skill checks. Two people storing potential energy on one generator will finish, depending on skill checks, in around 1 minute 47 seconds. Now here's the fun part. Even with missing a skill check, potential energy lets these survivors finish their generator in only 40 seconds. Potential energy can be very useful, but it needs to be used wisely. If you use it at the wrong times or too recklessly, then you're just dragging down everyone's progress. If used carefully, this perk counters a lot of things. Say you're working on a gen and the killer is approaching. You and the other survivor hide, and the killer kicks the gen. Now, let's say you're lucky and the killer doesn't find you before moving on, or chases the other survivor, leaving you to continue on the gen. Dump your energy stacks into this freshly kicked gen, and boom! Pop goes the Weasel, Call of Brine, even Overcharge to some degree, all of them countered. Not to mention, it has been pointed out that this can counter Merciless Storm. Just dump your stacks when the first skill check appears, and it should be enough to effectively skip the storm altogether. On the riskier side of things, say you find yourselves in a 3-gen. Even if you're working on a generator by yourself, if you can get your stacks built up through touch-and-go generator repair, so long as you don't get hit, you can take those stacks and dump them into whichever generator is most feasible to complete. Of course, that's the value of the perk itself. Now imagine this perk combined with things like Prove Thyself, Hyper-Focus, and Commodious Toolboxes. Alternatively, one could also combine it with some perks that aid in stealth, since taking damage rids you of your tokens. Personally, the build I've been using is Fogwise, Prove Thyself, and Poised. This way I can keep tabs on the killer in exchange for good generator repair, and once a gen is done, I can more easily slip away to the next area. In the end, this is a very fun perk because it demands the player be very strategic. And while I don't always succeed in that endeavor, it's definitely a fun challenge and has come in quite handy on multiple occasions. Hopefully, you'll find these times I've shown as helpful in formulating your own builds and how you might best utilize them. Until then, I'm your local bonehead, and I hope you enjoyed. Peace